Here in Mannys Fitness Program, we're going to continually practice proper nutrition at least 80% of the time, right? We always go based on our 7 food staples, which are lean meats, good fats, good oils, good carbs, a lot of vegetables, some fruit, nuts, seeds, and your water intake. You cannot forget about drinking your water daily. You'll be surprised how many people are dehydrated nowadays. It's crazy. Now, drinking coffee, and I'm having my coffee in the morning, but then remember, this will dehydrate you. So if you drink black coffee, which is black coffee, if you're drinking black coffee, you better be consuming water afterwards, right? In order to rehydrate. Not only water itself, electrolytes, right? Electrolytes as well. If you tend to sweat a lot, we're gonna be pushing out a lot of minerals, including the electrolytes, potassium, magnesium, right? Sodium and stuff like that. So we need to replenish all that in order for our body to function properly. Okay, so lean meats, right? Lean meats, turkey, right? Turkey. We have good lean beef, right? Lean chicken. What is lean chicken? Remove the skin, right? Make it lean, not too high on saturated fat itself, right? Greek yogurt, right? Tuna, fish, right? Fish. Even some vegetables have a good source of protein, not as much as a meat product, but you can, like let's say kale. Kale is very high in protein compared to the other vegetables. Spinach is high in protein, right? There is some vegetables that carry a good amount of protein, right? We need to get our protein in eggs, egg whites, all right? Very good source of protein. Now, eggs also carry good fats and oils. That's another one, right? So protein, good fats, good oils, and then we have our good carbs, right? Good carbs are going to come from mainly fruit, right? Mainly fruit, but you will also get good carbs from wheat products, right? Good whole wheat products, right? Or even some vegetables, right? There's some vegetables that also carry good carbohydrates, right? Pasta, there's good pasta out there, right? Just make sure you choose it correctly and don't forget that a carb is going to have a good amount of, or you're going to be able to consume more carbs than usual because it's not going to fill you up as much as it would the protein source, right? Good fats and oils are going to lubricate your joints, and it's going to satiate you as well, right? So lean meats, good fats, good oils, good carbs. Then we have a lot of vegetables. Make sure you fill up your plate with vegetables, especially if you're in a calorie deficit. Then you better be filling up your plate with vegetables because you're on a deficit. The vegetables are very low on calorie, and it's going to be high on fiber, and it's going to fill you up, right? It's going to give you what you need and some, right? And some. We're not talking about calories because, like I said, calories are going to be very low. You're not going to be really using up all your daily calorie intake eating vegetables. It's going to take a long time. If you're a vegan or just somebody that wants to, eat like a Mediterranean diet, which is high in vegetables, right? Vegetables are going to be so low in calories that you're going to have to eat a lot of them, right? And then we have some fruit, right? I say some fruit because there's some fruit that are high in the glycemic index, right? They're high in fructose, right? Which is a sugar source, which is a good, healthy sugar source, but it's still high in calories, right? Like let's say a banana alone has around 100 to 150 calories, right? So instead of having 150 grams of calories of a fruit, then switch it up to protein, right? More protein than carbs, right? More good fats than oils than carbs, unless you're a marathon runner, right? So a lot of vegetables, some fruit, nuts and seeds are gonna give you good carbs, good fats and oils, right? And then we have your water intake. Make sure you drink the right amount of water. Don't drink too much or too little to where you're gonna dehydrate. Make sure you figure out and know exactly how much your body needs, right? Because everybody works out differently or harder than others. Therefore, you're gonna need a little bit more water. And some of us are bigger, taller, or anything like that. So make sure you understand how much water you're supposed to be consuming per day. Other than that, there you have it right there. Again, if you're interested in joining Mannys Fitness program here on Lompoc, we have indoor boot camp, personal training, and online coaching for weight loss, muscle building, and overall better health and performance. Visit our website, mannysfitnessprogram.com. Hope I hear from you. Stay motivated, stay dedicated. I'll see you in the next video.